What? See, I was having this problem where every time we shot Hot Topics, I had to buy new peppers.
It's true, eh?
And it was getting expensive. And then I was like, why do my habaneros die after like 3 days sitting out on the counter or 3 days sitting in the fridge?
Why does everything I love die?
And then I found out that if I just freeze them, they won't die. And so I've had the same ones for a month.
It's like Walt Disney.
Delicious. Oh, man.
All right.
Whenever you're ready, Ando.
All right. Don't make too much noise. The scraping of the fork is going to be the worst.
I know. I'm not going to eat that quickly.
Okay. Welcome back.
Well, just forget it.
Oh, look at him.
I think he wanted to come with us, but he couldn't say it because he's embarrassed.
I have to actually read the proper email, right?
Yeah. Go to the gear, go to the important things, go to the mailbox, go to the RDM registration.
Thanks for registering with mail. Frankly referred you to us for mail.
Mario, I signed you up to get emails from the email.
Is this email? Is it supposed to be or just actual mail?
I don't even know.
We're sending you this email to tell you we're going to be sending you regular mail.
That's like when the bank sends me a letter saying, hey, we're going to change you to electronic mail from now on.
They've been trying to do that to me for a while.
You won't let them?
I prefer getting the actual letter. Cause
it's nice to have a hard copy.
That too, just for record keeping cases, but also just like it's easier to remember if it's just like, hey, you need to do this now.
Mm-hmm. Bro, you can jump on that guy.
Hip.
Or not.
Depth perception.
Hip perception.
It's actually quite difficult. Oh, it's a cool Koopa.
Oh, damn. You should tattle him.
Stylish.
Find out what his deal is.
I like that they take the time to like drop his things first.
Take a look at his jams.
Oh man, look at those jams. He's got blueberry, boysenberry,
bacon jam. You know that bacon jam's a thing, right?
I didn't.
It's a real thing. You'll never eat it.
No.
I'll never eat it because that sounds really gross. But
I don't
it's
know.
real.
I mean, bacon is a thing people seem to want to put on literally everything.
Yeah.
And I understand the craving for like fat and salt or whatever.
Yeah.
Grease and salt.
I mean, that's it. It's very tasty, but I don't know if I'd want to put it on everything.
But
we leveled up!
Oh.
Sorry, I got excited.
Cool. I mean, good. I'm glad I didn't notice.
Yeah.
All right.
That's up to you, man. You've got the reins.
Yeah, HP. Because like one hit will kill us otherwise.
It's probably a good call. We also don't have enough powers to make the other one worth it yet.
That is very, very true. We were talking about something. Before you screamed.
I'm sorry, I had to. Bacon.
Bacon, yeah.
Whoa! Like, watch out for that guy.
Again, I've never had it, but I understand. I thought I struck first. I've never had it, but like, I mean, I like, obviously, as anybody would, eating greasy, salty food or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't want to always have it. It's not good. Like, you don't want, like, bacon ice cream is weird.
Ooh. I mean,
like, I'm sure people eat it, but like, I think that having ice cream that tastes like grease and salt is weird. Like, salty and sweet is good, but greasy, it's like,
Yeah. But I mean, you wouldn't eat a meat-flavored ice cream to begin with, right?
If it wasn't real meat, then maybe. I mean, not. Let's say.
Yeah, let's say you weren't kosher.
I mean, it doesn't really interest me.
Yeah, fair enough. I get that.
Forgetting about the whole kosher thing where, like, I'm not going to eat it.
Yeah. If there was, like... Yeah, well, that's it. Like, for me, like... I mean, I can't eat ice cream because I've got this, like, mad lactose problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I can handle cheese, but that's the extent of it.
Right. That's why I eat so much pizza.
That's it, yeah. Because that's the only way for me to get calcium. For real.
Oh, okay.
The only way that I can get calcium is with cheese.
You should take Lactaid and stuff.
No.
Milk is delicious.
Milk is... I don't like the consistency.
And chocolate milk is delicious.
I used to really like chocolate milk, but I just can't do it anymore.
No?
Probably because of all the times that it's made me vomit and feel horrible.
It makes you vomit?
It did when I was younger.
Wow,
it
that's
doesn't
like,
as much
that's
recently.
like a lot of...
Now it just gives me like really bad indigestion.
Yeah, that's what I know of. Like
yeah,
when I if I get like a stomach bug or something,
Yeah.
then for a little while sometimes I'll become lactose intolerant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh god, these guys. Spoilers, you cannot jump on them.
Okay.
Close enough.
I hit the ground near him. I mean, is that not good enough?
But yeah, like I don't know. I've seen like
Oh, double backflip.
I've seen so many things that are like bacon flavored and like they always sound really intriguing, but I just don't know that I'd go for it. And I like bacon a lot.
I've seen
but,
bacon flavored potato chips
yeah,
that are kosher
interesting.
and dairy.
Oh, you know, I've had Pringles has a pretty good bacon flavored chip. I reviewed those on an episode of Would You Snack that we did a little while ago. Oh, I guess you gotta hit them real hard. Yeah, and those are pretty good, but they basically just taste like smoke.
Right.
Like, it tastes like someone took like smoke extract and just sprinkled it on the chips.
Yeah, I mean, that's sort of... Like, that's the taste that people like, right?
You've got to hit them with the
power smash. Yeah, I'm just going to continue doing this, though. Style points.
Oh, smart.
Nope.
So
they actually left.
You don't need the style points, though.
Also, they left.
Really?
One guy just like, nope. Have none of that. Oh, just 2.
Yeah.
The trick is to just keep pressing A.
Yeah, but like...
Hopefully you get it right.
You gotta time it.
Yeah, but it's less like Mario Kart and more like...
Oh my gosh.
Mario Party? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like that every game in Mario Kart has a different time when you have to to press A. It's like slightly different across different games.
I feel like it's the same from... it's the same in the new one as it was in the Wii one, right?
Yes, those two are the same, but Double Dash is different.
Double Dash you have to tap instead of holding, right?
No, you just have to press it at the right time.
Oh.
You have to figure out when that is.
Huh. I was pretty sure you tap in that one, but I could be wrong. Double Dash is my favorite Mario Kart.
Double Dash is great, and
you know what?
should make more.
It's actually not my favorite anymore. I think Mario Kart 8 is my favorite Mario Kart now.
Did you hear about the 200cc they announced?
Yeah. I didn't believe it at first. Like when you were telling me about all that on April Fool's
evening, it was really bad timing.
But apparently in Japan it was already the next day.
Yeah, it was 7 a.m. I looked it up. I'm like, it's 6 p.m. in Eastern time.
Yeah.
Which means that it's actually 7 a.m. in Japan.
Yeah. But on
April 2nd.
Yeah, it just didn't really occur to me when you were telling me about it. And then like the next day when I went back and was like, okay, now let's find out if all of this is true.
Yeah.
I looked at the time and I was like, oh yeah, right, Japan is not here.
Yeah.
I just assume that everything that happens that's significant is happening in California. And so in
California
my mind,
or New York, right?
Yeah, that's it. And like in both of those places it was still April 1st. So but apparently, I don't know if you know about this, but like our guest on Hot Topics this week actually mentioned that like apparently it's a thing that like April Fool's ends at noon. I had never heard that before. But that's
I'm pretty sure that's April Fool's. He was April Fooling you?
I don't think so.
But
we were talking to him on like...
I mean, maybe it ends at noon here?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Because of the fact that like it's already over in most places.
Oh, that would make sense.
Maybe they try to have it so that it like happens around the world at the same time. I don't know. That's just me.
I have no idea. It was
trying to figure that out.
He was just saying that it was like you can only prank people in the morning, so you better do it quick. And I was like, I don't know.
I mean, that's kind of stupid. I don't think that's real at all because it's a full day, right?
And like nobody.
If you're gonna prank somebody who's in like England, then maybe you have to time it right.
Like you did with that jump just now.
Yeah.
Basgo.
Basgo.
Have you seen?
Are you bazingaing me?
Bazooper. Have you
Zimbabwe.
Have you seen that clickhole quiz?
Yeah, you gave it to me. You made me do it. I think my response was probably Basgo or Bazoople. I can't quite remember which one.
I got Sherlman.
Sherlman. The worst. The worst.
That show is the
worst.
Although
Clickhole is pretty funny.
Oh, these guys are scary.
Clickhole is quite funny. There was one recently, it's like, just when you thought Emma Watson couldn't get any more amazing, she grows 4 feet. It's just like a picture of her next to Daniel Radcliffe and Rupert Grint, and she's just like super stretched out and tall.
You're not going to be able to kill these guys with normal attacks.
Should I use a fire flower?
I think he's a pow block.
Fine.
Well, I mean, why else would it give it to you?
Because of raisins.
That's true.
Stylish.
Boom jams. Look at that. Oh.
It was a trap.
Oh.
It was a trap!
No!
Marty!
Get to the Millennium Fox.
Marty! We have to go back to the fox. Where we're going, Marty, we don't need parsecs. What? I don't know. I think this is just a thing that you can do.
Where we're going, Marty, we don't need subparsecs.
I just said parsecs.
I said subparsecs.
I don't care what you say.
Get it?
No, I don't.
Subparsecs.
Oh,
It's sex that's me.
great.
It's still sex. So it's.
I mean,
I'm assuming better than nothing.
there are ways that it can go bad. Like very, very bad, but
Oh my goodness. I don't know.
I'm just like thinking of ways that it could be like really, really horribly wrong.
What, the sex?
Yes, it's just like,
You accidentally put it in her ear.
well, no, that would be intentional.
If it was an accident, that would be very, very bad.
But what if she's like into that and you're like, wow,
Happy accident! Woo!
I've discovered a new thing. Fire flower.
We need to not accidentally eat at the same time.
Did we do that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm equally responsible.
Hup. Hup.
This is the best mediocre week-old pasta I've ever had.
Yes.
That's a pretty high bar.
I know. The best mediocre food I've ever eaten. Oh, defending the thing.
Yeah, so I set my stove on fire the other night.
Yeah. How?
So I was making gorditas, which are these like Mexican deep fried dough ball things with like refried beans and cheese in them. Real good. It's an old family recipe from my not even remotely Mexican mother. Yeah, so I was making them the other night. Oh, dude, go get all those other things. Don't lose them. Don't lose that dizzy dial.
Dizzy dial.
And so it's weird that I remembered what that was called.
Yeah, seriously.
So I was making gorditas, and I made a batch of like 20. And I don't own like a deep fryer, and I don't own a particularly deep pan to wash things in
Like
either.
no wok?
Or to fry things in. Yeah, like a wok would be perfect, right?
Yeah.
I don't own one, so I was using just a regular like
Right.
a regular skillet or whatever. And I filled it up with enough oil that like there was like a solid like inch away from the top of the pan, and so that when I put stuff into it, like it didn't overflow, right?
Right.
But the first three batches that I made, I only put in like 3 or 4 little balls, so it didn't fill it up enough to make the oil spill over.
Right.
And then the last batch that I made, I had 5, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna separate this into 2. I'll just put them all in. And that ended up being a mistake, and I ended up getting a bit of the oil like just
a bit
just, like,
onto the...
just a little bit came out of the pan.
And you have like an electric stove. Or it's electric, but it has like elements that are exposed.
Yeah, it's got elements that are exposed. Because if it was just like an electric one, it wouldn't be as bad, right? But I have exposed elements, so the oil just kind of went over a little bit, and I see the spark go off, and I'm like, come on, we were so close.
No,
no. So I handled it well. I very carefully moved the pan to a different burner that was off, and it's fine because the oil didn't need to be on heat anymore anyway. It was hot enough to cook. And so it cooked them as I got some water and put out the fire.
Water is
not the way to do it, so I got real lucky that I didn't make it worse. Yeah.
I have an actual story about that I'm going to tell on the next episode.
Cool.
So look forward to it.
Yeah. Plot